Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now to the plate, number 2. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, number 2. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now another 0-2. This is in the air to left field. Ostalaza on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carson James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Sy is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Bowie took the lead. Time for minor league. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Granger. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Popped him up. Sy over to his right. But it's the 3rd baseman who gets there to make the play. And that ends the inning. Striding in, number 3. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Santander on second. Hayes is over at first with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding forward now is the DH, David Covey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on three. Digging in and looking for more, number three. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the... So striding in, number 3. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit on the ground out to short. Sanchez from the outfield grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A 5-0 finish tonight. Bowie wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Richard So earns his... Minor League Baseball is live and on the... Number 61 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dante Littleton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground to third, fielded cleanly, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Now at the plate, number 3. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hit the other way out toward right field. Littleton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Ready for another chance, number 13. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't. Digging in once again, number 3. He's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2. Now batting, David Covey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Littleton has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. 4-0 the score tonight. The Bay Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The game's future starts. Standing in, number 3. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping into the box, number 13, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Into the box now, David Triplett, and their runners at the corners now.
David Triplett.
0-1 count and the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. Digging in for his second at bat, number 3. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping in, David Covey.
Designated hitter, David Covey.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. So stepping in, David Triplett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Geraldo Gomez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Littleton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Richard Saab.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Covey over at second. Triplett on at first with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Aguilar.
Cesar Aguilar.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Belted high in the air out to left. Gomez looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs.
Now at the plate, Ken Chance. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but in the middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
Digging in to try it again, number 3. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Gomez makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Dante Littleton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though it would be the best result they could hope for. Ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that's the 2nd out. Digging in, number 3. He went deep back in the 5th.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Number 3 is just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance, for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Number 13.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 13. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he'll step on the bag himself.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love...
The show's continuing coverage of... Now at the plate, number 3. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. into center field, line drive base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. To third. Aguilar comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Set to get his day started, Jose Guzman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Into the box, number 3. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
0-1 the count.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, number 3. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
First offering on its way. Strike taken to throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. So striding forward now, number 3. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Striding in once again, number 3. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Littleton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 8-5 today. Bowie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Stepping into the box, number 3. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Batting 7th. Second baseman. Number 13.
Now at the plate, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
High in the air out to center field. Esquivel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Cuellar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in, number 13. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Colon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Coming to the plate now, David Triplett. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Beach takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Gomez.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So it's no run. So coming to the plate, number 3. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pruitt is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count. Make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 13. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2. Grounded to third. To his left, Ivy. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Stepping up now, number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 13, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Grounded back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. In now, Lawrence Bryant. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Bryant.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
10-4, the final in this game. The Bay Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. James Lieberthal takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Number 51. Minor League Baseball is coming to the plate now. Number 3. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1. Settling in now, Jacob Inglet, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there.
At the plate, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. To short, hit hard. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out in the inning. Ready once again, David Talbot.
Third baseman, David Talbot.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
13.
3 runs already home here. Drilled to first, And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full, and Bowie is out in front.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything.
Time for minor. Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 3.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in, number 13. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Coming to the plate now, David Covey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Amaury Fernandez.
Now batting, first baseman, Amaury Fernandez.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there.
Digging in now, number 3. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, this guy. Fire used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
All right, what's up,
Anything
Matt?
that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to
Comment
it,
if you're
and he
still in the
continues to hit
stream.
line drives.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 13 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now to the plate, David Covey.
Center fielder, David Covey.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped up. Talbot moving to his left to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Gomez at second, Santander at first, 2 out in the inning.
I had a home run and a cycle on the stream, Matt, if you go back. Oh, that was my pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there.
We lost.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Amaury Fernandez.
It's fine, bro.
Soft liner to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I don't even know what I get.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to perform.
So striding in, number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball
That's
hit
a
in the air to
bomb!
straightaway
Home
left.
run!
This is carrying well. Out of here.
Give me that home run.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Boom. Let's go. Let's
Stepping
go.
in, number 3. It's been a nice game for him. 3
Let's
hits,
go.
including a homer to this
Number
point.
3.
Hit out towards second. Peach has
I
it.
hit 3 for 5 this game. Not
Throw
bad.
on to first in time, one
Let's-
away.
My team is clutch.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The
8-4.
Curd led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Let's go. I'll take that 2-run shot. Please, I just want to get called up. I'm the best batting average in AA. Look at our, dude, they finally, oh, that's our, we just lost our winning streak, but I'm batting 421. That's the best in the league. Ooh, we're in front. Let's go. We were down by that.
The game's futures.
Like 20 minutes ago.
Ready now,
Yes, we-
number 3. He's looking to extend that
Ooh.
hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way.
Oh,
So this will be pulled in
Oh,
out there
what
at
a
second
catch.
base, and that'll be that. So one
oh,
run
what a
on
catch.
set to get his evening at the
Wow.
plate started. For him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things in a hurry. Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I'll try to drive you in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Shortstop. Miguel
Ready for another chance? Miguel Colon. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Allred moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Gotta return.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh my goodness, my guy is so slow.
So digging in now, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I'm not gonna have the bomb for a long time.
Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And the 6th
Wow,
inning
what
is
a
progressing
play,
quickly
bro.
here. Now 2 away.
Oh no.
Digging in once
Ooh.
again,
I
number
need to
3.
drive.
And they're
Number
runners
three.
at the corners now.
Badly.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitch.
Well, we know what this guy's approach
Ball
is.
to that
He's looking to go
side, this side.
absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
On a good
I haven't
curveball, gets
struck
him
out in
swinging for out
so
number
long.
1.
Fun.
So a big
Oh,
spot here
my
and stepping
goodness. I
in, number
couldn't
3.
run.
And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential
Come on.
double play ball that might keep the
Oh.
game tied. Strike 1 to start the
I
at-bat.
just want to hit.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you
Oh, my
flip that
God.
coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You
Oh,
cannot
so
be
bad.
late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
I want
High in the air down the right field line. Costa is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one,
That was
but
a
here's a guy
bomb,
that found a way to
dude.
make a difference. He's the top player in the
Man, that was a bomb.
The show's continuing.
Let's go.
Standing in, number 3. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hayes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
He's gone home. I'm going for a double.
Hayes is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Give me that.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Allred moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now batting, David Triplett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Triplett.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Omar Mitre. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Costa is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Mario Valencia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Grounded up the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
All right, 1 for 1 with the double.
Stepping
and
into the
I
box, number 3. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
I want to hit a bomb so bad, dude.
Here comes the 0-1 towards second, and this will be
He
put away
caught
easily
that.
for the out. So they
How do
load the
you
bases on
catch
just
that?
1 hit.
How?
Digging in for his second at bat, Jonah Allred. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bunt attempt here, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. So stepping in, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Costa sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jamie Castaneda. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has...
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss coming into this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now, number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender.
Now at the plate, number 3. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run and it lasted bad. That ball was...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So there's already size. Digging in to try it again, Mario Valencia. He singled his last time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it barehanded for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. Bowie get their division leading 30th win of the year. Minor League Baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax.
And now they've got him picked off. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in, Austin Hayes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-2 game. The tag, and they got him at third. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now in the box, Alan Maxwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game. Into the box, number 3. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Binghamton Rumble. Samuel Comer, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs. Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're...
On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in, Phillip Evans. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. One there. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play. So striding forward now, number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Campos on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Striding in once again, Alan Maxwell. He reached on a single in his first try. Here now the 2-2. Into third. 5. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valencia moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Striding into the box, Phillip Evans. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
time for minor league. Now at the plate, number 3, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Diego Villalobos. He singled his last time up.
Diego Villalobos
is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Adam Myers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped high in the air. Number 3 waits on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Stepping up now, number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. So the 2 base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get...
And the tag is on him to retire the side. So no run. In now, number 3. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Villalobos is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope. Into the box now, number 3. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Settling in now, Miguel Colon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, with your team.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Bay Sox slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Luis Acevedo earns the victory. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. At the plate, number 3. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Center fielder, Austin.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. At the plate, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williamson ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Hit down the line at first. Jones gathers it in. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ready once again, David Triplett. He singled his last time up.
Triplett.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their... So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Skied into very shallow right. Sizemore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, number 3. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Comer moving forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the... Brad Garcia gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 3-1, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
So he got him swinging. Number 13 goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him. At the plate, number 3, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in now, Austin Hayes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-2 home, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't cap. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And first for the out, 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, J.J. Luke.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, J.J. Luke.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
I don't know what side of the fence I...
Striding in, number 3. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Dave Comer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Comer.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready now, number 3. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Comer is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Max Preston. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Max Preston.
Is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So striding in, Adam Myers. He singled his last time up.
Adam Myers.
The 1-1 home. Hit to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Sy leads off first with 1 away. Popped up. Villalobos is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first. And never...
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this James Lieberthal gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Standing in, number 3 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier as we begin the top of the 4th.
Clint Frazier.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there.
Into the box now, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready with the 0-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Stepping in, number 3. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. O'Neill is after it. He's there and records the first out. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Chavez earns his. Time for minor league baseball here. So stepping in, number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 3.
0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. As you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, number 13. For him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ranger is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Miguel Colon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Miguel Colon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3, a base hit in his first trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
1-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Colon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in once again, number 3. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 3.
Hard ground ball to third. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Ready for another shot now, number 3. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Rodriguez. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. So last chance here, and stepping in, number 3. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. To short, reined in. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Geraldo Alvarez gets the win in. The show's continuing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. O'Neill looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Gomez stands at first with 1 out. Smoked on the ground left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Espinosa is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, David Covey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Espinosa calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Digging in, Ford Sweat. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Soft liner towards first, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there with 2 strikes.
Now in the box, number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. O'Neill racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Heading out toward shallow right. Espinosa has a play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Into the box, Jose. Sanchez, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Sanchez.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the 2nd out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to digging in and looking for more, number 3. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is live.
Leading off for Bowie, first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Grady is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnny Ortiz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the first baseline, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Malgrat rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. So striding forward now, Anthony Sierra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Ruiz ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now at the plate, Akira Kaneko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Portland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tom Grady.
Our final.
The game's future stars are on. Rick White, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Sierra is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home.
Striding in once again, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least 1 more batter.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is striding into the box. Richie Castro. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ortiz waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a win. Now at the plate, Cyrus Cabral. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th.
Digging in, number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up now, Miguel Colon. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more.
In now, number 3. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. 10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox. So coming to the plate, number 3. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Sierra will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your... Into the box now, number 3. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Henry Manzo. He reached on a single in his first. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. At the plate, number 3. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sierra giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for. Ready once again, number 3. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Line hard into left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's running, and he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on. Settling in now, number 3. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Standing in, number 13. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Number 13.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. The underhanded flip. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Sy is off at first with 2 away. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. He drew a walk his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harrington is there. And the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Digging in now, Paul Berry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Weekly hit towards first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit. Mitre rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, number 13, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Marshall Moreno, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Marshall Moreno.
Now the 2-1. Ground down the first baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Berry is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Boone Donovan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, number 3, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-2 the final score tonight. Bowie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Richard So with his 4th win this season. Barton Love records the save, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this season.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.